the show. This is Open Mic Radio.
All right, that's right. KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. You know what it means. It is time again for Open Mic Radio. We're going to get it rolling with one from our featured guest today. This is Foxteeth.
In a quiet room, they asked me to wait. Were your voices there? Did they pipe them in through their sound system just to calm me down? Just for me. And my dad came in, begged me to stay a while and rest. Swore I passed some tests, sacrificed my own long rest just to save us all from what is next. Never sleep, never sleep. Hold me close. I'll in our gray sweatshirt from your best friend Gray. Swore his message spread wide across my face, but some judge woke up as the sun began her dance. So it was locked and key, all for me. Oh, just us. Oh, please. And I missed you, and I screamed for you. And in the night I threw open the doors of all
welcome to the program. Holy cow. It's Open Mic Radio, Saturday, the 1st of April. No jokes, all right? Today, no tricks. I'm paying attention. Don't everybody try no April jokes crap with me, all right? Anyway, it's Open Mic Radio. I'm glad you're with us this afternoon. We do it most every Saturday from 4 to 6 p.m. Live music and interviews with some of Missouri's finest musicians and bands. My name is Mike Hagan. I am not joined, as usual, by kind Kurt providing the theme music, although I do have a nice little recording there, so nobody really knew it. That was my April Fool's joke on you. You thought Kurt was actually here. He's not. Anyway, what we do is feature live, awesome music. That's what we do, and the artists that create it. All right, it looks like the rain and the wind are about finished up, and it's going to be a reasonably nice weekend for the rest, or at least from here on out, I think. Things certainly getting green here in mid-Missouri. Hope you're enjoying yourself out there and doing well. And find a way to enjoy it, okay? Friday night last night, pretty busy night downtown. We'll open the phones. You can tell us what you did and give us a scoop on what's happening downtown in Columbia here, all right? Or wherever else you might be, for that matter. We've got musicians in the studio this afternoon from a whole bunch of different places, I think, coming up at least, all right? So anyway, if you want to give me the call and the scoop, 573-443-8255, 573-443-7380. Either one of those will get you right through into the studio here, and we'll say hello, okay? I'm looking forward to the show this afternoon. We've got live music from Foxteeth. The guys from Concannon are going to be here for a bit. I'm not sure when, but not too long from now, I think. They've got a new record, as a matter of fact, a big album release party tonight at Rose Music Hall, so check that out. We'll talk a little bit more about what's happening around town in a little bit here, all right? But I'm expecting Memphis Chris, Clark, of course, in the house. Hello. Hi there, Clark. And Mary Ellen Kirk. I'm expecting a visit from Mary Ellen. Haven't seen her in quite some time. Last time was with Ruth. Years ago, when I was doing the show at 9 o'clock on Friday morning. It was like probably 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. So anyway, we're going to catch up with Mary Ellen Kirk. She's done a lot of stuff since the last time that we visited, okay? Might have a visit from Matt Homan. He's the proprietor of B-Side Records and Blues Centric. It's over there in the...
Is that in the arcade district?
It's in the arcade district there. They're actually building a small music venue back there in the rear part of B-Side Records. It's going to be pretty cool.
Oh, sweet. An indoor venue?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's relatively small, but not that small. You know what I mean? It'd be great for all of us. Yeah. And that's awesome. Another cool little venue. And I'm talking with Matt about starting up an open mic night once or twice a month to see how it, just see how it goes. But I would host it and try to get some of you all and other people to join us. So
that'd be fantastic.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, we're missing out on that in town, I think.
I think so too. I used to have so much fun with that, so I'm gonna try to do something about it. So anyway, if Matt shows up, maybe we'll talk about that. All right. Anyway, you never know who else might stop by as well. Okay, so keep it dialed in here and enjoy the show. All right. Once again, 443-8255 if you want to join us. 443-7380. Either one of those numbers. Okay. All right, awesome to have you with us, and mostly we're just going to have some fun like we do here, usually every weekend.
Yes.
All right. We will try at some point to get a rundown of some things that are happening tonight and tomorrow, maybe a little bit later in the week. There's always a lot to do around here, so, get out there and enjoy it. If you want to hear what's happening around town, if you really want to know, check out Kevin Walsh's show on Fridays at the same time as this one from 4 to 6. On Friday, the so-called Good Life. Kevin usually does a wrap-up of things happening around town, and he's extremely thorough, and he knows so much about everybody. So check out his shows one way or the other. Awesome stuff, okay? All right, we are down here in the new, I still call them the new KOPN facilities. I'll be doing that for the next 50 years. But yeah, really enjoying our new space down here and enjoying the fact that we get to do live electrified music, whereas we've been kind of limited to acoustic stuff for many moons back there at the old place. So anyway, a couple more things. We'll get to the music. Big thanks to TK and Peter grooving on the one mic since 2 o'clock. Awesome music. And before that, Morgan, of course, Motherland Jam. Awesome stuff from across the continent of Africa. And we do it from 4 to 6 here. And then, I don't have Kurt to say it, so someone's going to have to say 6 to 8. We got Rashumba and
Reggae party!
Yeah, put on your dancing shoes, baby. Get a red stripe and roll yourself a big bomber and have some fun tonight with a reggae party, okay? The best in roots rock reggae from Rashumba coming at you from 6 to 8, and then 8 to 11. Awesome stuff. Blues on Broadway with Chris. Incredible blues music. And, just great stuff around the clock here at KOPN, so keep it dialed in. We're also on the web at kopn.org. And last week we had a great show. Fun time with the Rolling Stops. Really cool sort of bluegrass folky stuff from the Rocheport area, I guess, as a general statement. There's guys and girls from kind of all around these parts. But anyway, the Rolling Stops, we had a great time last time. We did it on Saturday the 25th, that was. Okay, if you missed that show, you can check out the podcast, and then you'll never miss another one. Okay, we also had a visit from the day as well. 3 of the day. We had Dave Randall and Dave Ream and Dave Angle.
Oh, the Hooten Daves.
Yes, of the Hooten Daves. They came.
The Dave Hollers.
They all came down and on the way to Cooper's stopped in and said hi and played a really cool song. Actually, I forget it was I forget. It was a cover that Dave has been.
I think.
Did you hear it? Because you called in and told John that he owed you money.
I did. What song were they playing? I think it was one of
like
those.
Like a Doc Watson song or something. That's wrong, but it's something like that.
I can't remember what.
Well,
they
you did a
were
good
doing.
job.
I heard it. It was nice. Wasn't like Violet.
Violet
back
came
here,
in.
and was someone singing background, or was that all?
That was John and Andy.
Andy.
Yeah, singing on top of Dave there. So
yeah.
And then actually Violet came down and she had a show at Compass last Saturday night and stopped in here and she played an awesome song called "There's a Ghost on My Street." But anyway, really excellent stuff from Violet Vonderhaar. I'm thrilled that they're doing cool stuff down there at Compass. Have you been down there, Josh, by the way?
Yes.
No, we haven't really said hi or welcome or anything yet.
I haven't gone in to see a performance yet. I'm really stoked to go do that, but it's always, it's the happening place. It seems like.
Yeah.
Right on. Okay. So for today's show, we are joined by 3 of the 5 members of Foxteeth, and I'm thrilled to have them with me. We've got Justin and Mike Fox and Josh Wrong here in the house. Marissa couldn't make it. Got some stuff going on, and I guess Russ is on vacation, huh?
Yep,
Yeah.
Russ is the only actual adult in this band. He's got.
That's why he gets to go on vacation.
Got a family.
That's why he doesn't get taken on vacation. Anyway, I want to get the audience more familiar with you guys, but why don't we start first with some music? Huh? Why don't you guys go and set up and
sounds good.
set up and play, get ready to play a song or two, and then I'll jibber jab for a minute here, and then we'll come back with some live music from Foxteeth. Okay. All right. Once again, you're listening to KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM. We are streaming on the web at kopn.org. It's open mic radio, and we'll be with you until 6 o'clock. Live music this afternoon with Foxteeth. I'm also expecting a visit from Mary Ellen Kirk and a group of young musicians from Moberly who actually were with us a few months ago. They're called Concannon, and they've got a new record that's been released just recently. I think it's called Distortion, and we're going to hear a couple songs from that when they get here, and we'll chat with those guys. And they've got a show tonight at Rose Music Hall as well, album release party for that exact record. So anyway, okay, let's see. What else do I want to tell you? The phones, once again, 443-8255, 443-7380. Feel free to give us a call if you like. And, stick around after this show, too, because Rashumba will be here with reggae music and Blues on Broadway after that, okay? All right, I think we got the guys ready out there to play some music. So first time here with me at KOPN, this is the band Foxteeth. I'm thrilled to have them, and anytime you're ready, guys.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, awesome stuff from Foxteeth. They're with us this afternoon, and we're going to get a few more from them before the end of the show. You guys, since you're set up, you want to play another one?
What's that?
You guys want to do another one since you're set up?
Yeah, sounds good. Do it again.
Let's do that. We'll have him do one more here, and then we'll bring him into the studio and talk for a little bit. Yeah, once again, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We've got Foxteeth, and we're going to let him do it right now. All right, guys, let's do it.
All right.
Yeah, all right. Awesome stuff. That's Foxteeth, and we're going to get them here in the studio here in a second here and find out a little bit about this rock and roll band, all right? You're listening to it here. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. We're streaming on the web at kopn.org. All right, so, we've got 3 of the 5, 60%, see my math there, of the band Foxteeth with us this afternoon. Now, we've got Justin and Josh, I already know more about them than I really care to know.
Frequently do too.
So I think I want to talk to Mike Fox first because this is the first time I've got a chance to actually chat with him in the studio here. So hi, Mike. Thanks for coming. First of all,
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having us.
you're welcome. And
First off, what's your DOC number?
yeah, we need the bright lights. We did that last week. We had a little interrogation session with the rolling stop. So anyway. Before you, a little bit about the project, Foxteeth, because I think your name is Mike Fox. Maybe you had something to do with its formation or something like that.
Yeah, I had spent probably about 3 years trying to write a whole album's worth of music, and the goal was just to record that music and get it on record so I could be done with it, move on to the next thing. And then it slowly formed into something else, with Russ and Marissa writing a bunch.
How long ago was that when the idea sort of originated?
I think it was probably 2017, 2016, something like that.
Okay.
And then, we slowly brought in one member at a time. Russ and Marissa and I have been playing music for a long time together, and Marissa and I have been playing music for even longer. So I knew that I wanted those guys in the group, and we kind of just started putting our feelers out to see who would fit well. And it took us a long time to slowly add members and workshop the songs. And then, Russ and Marissa, they write great songs, so they started writing songs. So we don't even do the full album that I wrote, probably just half of it. And then it turned into this, and
now they're not here.
No, I do appreciate that it took us so long because we really got to workshop the songs in a really profound way and really figure out what we wanted our sound to be. And I'm really grateful for that. And, through the pandemic, we didn't do anything. So that was another little thing that made it take even longer.
Right,
but,
right.
I joined up with you guys in 2018.
Yeah.
And that's Justin Hickerson speaking, by the way.
Yeah, that's me. And then we practiced like that, just the four of us for probably a year
Concannon,
or so.
Concannon's in the house.
What's up?
Hey.
Okay, anyway.
And then after about a year, some of the songs would have bass and some wouldn't, but eventually it got to a point where we all decided that we wanted to have like a full-time bass player in the band. And that's when Josh came in. And then
how many members can we fit into a small space?
Right. But then but we practiced like that in its current formation for probably a year or so. And then had our first show. We practiced for a week for years and had our first show.
I remember. I was excited about it.
And then our second show, and then the pandemic happened. And it was such a, I don't know. I think had that not happened, we would be playing a lot more shows. We were coming out the gate, and then totally, as far as
just the brakes got thrown on everything.
Yeah. We really lost our momentum there.
Yeah, not as a band, but just as there's practicing and playing is one thing, but actively pursuing gigs is work, and we're all busy. You're
all busy people, lots of other projects, all that stuff. Yeah. All right, so what's the makeup of the band generally? Right now we've got Josh playing bass, Justin's on the drum kit, and you're playing guitar. What do Marissa and Russ do?
So Russ plays guitar, and then Marissa and I will switch between guitar and keys.
Oh, okay.
So when she's singing her songs, she usually writes most of her, I think all of her songs so far on the guitar. So she'll play guitar, and I'll switch back over to the keys. So we're doing a little flip-flopping. And, Russ is a man of many talents.
Russ is very good.
Yeah. What's Russ's background? I mean, because he's not here, I'm going to let you guys talk.
Yeah, he's been playing music.
Now's your chance to really talk smack.
Years and years and years, and he's played in all kinds of, he's played in metal bands, and he's played in folk bands, and he's played.
Yeah, his name has been around the scene for a long, long time.
Yeah, and
he's very technically good, and he's also very tasteful in his.
He's a great
delivery.
Songwriter too.
Really?
Yeah.
But what he adds to other people's songs is always very tasty and textured. I really enjoy.
I've heard him
playing in
say
this
more.
band with him.
Yeah, I've heard him say more than once, so I don't think he'll be offended if I bring this up on air. But he says he really likes the sound of the desert. So the really spacey, ethereal kind of lead, and I mean, even some of his rhythm stuff is really spacey and ethereal. And
Do you guys do a cover of Horse with No Name?
I wish we should. That would actually be kind of a good song to
That's a great
low
song,
tempo
actually. Yeah,
make a ballad.
I mean, in the little bit that I've heard, I bet you guys could pull that off. I don't think I've ever heard a good cover of that song, actually. So that might be saying something. I don't
keep
know.
it that way.
Okay, so we opened the show though with a song that did feature all five of you, and I don't know who else actually, but it was called "Too South."
Yeah, that's Marissa's song.
Okay,
and
that's the first time actually I think that certainly that I've shared it, but I think that's a debut on KOPN here for sure.
Yeah.
But tell us a little bit about that song and where did you record it and et cetera.
So it was actually at what is it, Mid-Mo Music Collective set that we did that was videotaped and recorded.
Yeah, the folks at Mediacom MC22, I think, they have been doing that with a lot of musicians over the pandemic, where they just bring out typically folk singers, folks that were doing acoustic stuff like out in a park, because they could be outside and they would just live record. And
I think we surprised them a little bit.
Yeah, they had their headsets on whenever we stepped up there, and when we started sound checking, everybody put their headsets down. They're like, I don't know that we're going to be able to use these. We can't talk to each other. We're going to have to use some sign language.
Stormed out, and you could see through the windows. They were clearly arguing with each other and pointing fingers.
The cool thing about that set was we actually got to play on the Cafe Berlin stage, so we
to a live audience.
Nice.
So it was really fun.
Yeah,
just
and those guys did a great job. It was a great opportunity for us.
Yeah. It was fun.
I still love the Cafe Berlin room there on the stage. I think that's a great place for live music.
It's fun,
yeah.
It's intimate and it feels
sounds
good.
They got a good, I don't know, system works well. They got a decent sound person or whatever.
The folks that work there are always amazing to work with.
All right. Well, the three. Okay, so we got one more. I think that we're going to hear from you guys live in a little bit. But when you're performing like just the three of you, you chose a few songs to play here at the station. How are those songs that you would normally play with the rest of the band?
Yeah. So this is going to be like a real stripped down version. Those two make a lot of noise and they bring a lot to the group, and we kind of reworked them barely just to fill in some of the gaps that they, so this is going to be a very stripped down version, but I think we pick songs that kind of lend itself to still being accessible even though they're not here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's talk about songwriting for a minute. How does that happen? Is it a collaborative project with the band, or like you were saying, Marissa and Russ write a lot?
So we kind of all three separately come up with ideas, and then we'll bring it to the group, and it's really the five of us, with input. It's not just it's not like, here's a song, let's go through it. Sometimes it goes that way, but, because it's clearly done and feels good. But there's a lot of songs that I've brought to the table that haven't really become what they are until, I hear the Justin and Josh play their rhythm section on it. It's like, oh, that's a different groove than I ever expected or wanted on it. But that's actually
it's a little extra.
No, but it actually is perfect. There's a couple of songs that I have like that are like, oh, this took a completely different turn than what I had in my head, and it's great.
So you'll start playing a rhythm or whatever, and just let them join it as they see fit.
Yeah. And then Russ and Marissa's really good at working out backup vocals, so she'll kind of take the lead on that. And Russ is a great backup singer and a great lead singer too.
That's really a value to have a lot of good vocals in a band. You don't see it very often. I think that's a huge advantage.
Yeah, luckily all five of us can hold a note.
Well, and you can do some cool harmonies and stuff too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's there's some really good singers actually among the five of you. So
Well,
awesome.
One really cool thing about having multiple songwriters in this group is like there's some songs that
That's the other thing. You're all songwriters too. Yeah.
and there's some songs that are even still like things get changed pretty consistently.
Yeah.
Like not drastically, but there's always like something getting tweaked in a song somewhere at a practice or something, and it's nice that everyone in this band like understands like music can fluctuate and stuff. I've been in bands with people that like everything needs to be set in stone and has to be exact, precise.
This is how we do it. We do it this way every time. Yeah,
and it's nice that
we won't mention any names.
No, we won't. We're talking about this band. But it's cool because we don't get bored with these. We practice a lot and have. This is the longest I've been in any band, I think. Actually, now that I really think about it, this would be like year 5.
And we've been playing the same dang songs for so long, but they're not. Well, I'm not bored with it. I'm still stoked.
Well, and they're like you say, they're still evolving too.
They're
apparently,
evolving, and they're not the same songs for folks to hear, like show to show. And then we've added quite a few in the past couple weeks for the shows we have coming up. It's really exciting to be in a band that the songs can adapt to what it is we can all bring to the table, but also it's really great not to beat that point to conclusion or anything, but for 5 people in a band, there's not a whole lot of ego. It's really fantastic.
That's awesome.
Everybody's really cool, and we all groove.
I love it. All right, I've got Josh and Justin and Mike from Foxteeth in the studio with us this afternoon. They're going to play another one for us in a little bit here. But Mike, where are you from originally, Mike?
I'm from just outside of Rolla, Missouri.
So you're a Missouri guy originally?
Yeah, Missouri guy.
All right.
A little town called Newburgh.
Hey, how about it? Right? What's your musical background?
So
family.
Yeah, family. Or? I mean, my aunt and uncle owned a music venue right on I-44, and they had phenomenal musicians. I remember being a little kid, just like sitting on
a
the
venue
balcony.
Or a store.
A venue, yeah, and just like being in awe of these phenomenal like flamenco players, bluegrass pickers. I mean, classically trained pianists. I mean, it was everything. And like my mom would have the artists come sleep at our house, and then she'd cook them breakfast in the morning, and they'd sit around the kitchen table playing music.
And you get to brush shoulders and learn just by osmosis, just hanging around, right?
Yeah. It was a beautiful experience. And then a ton of my family plays and sings, and so I was surrounded by it my whole life, really.
Are you a multi-instrumentalist? Do you play any other instruments other than the guitar?
Anything I could get my hands on.
Yeah.
Mike is a hot mandolin player.
Is that right?
Hot.
I love it. Well, is there? I don't know if he's joking or not, but probably not.
Mike he's a very good mandolin player.
Do you include mandolin in any of your Foxy songs?
No, not in this project, but
okay, so that's a good segue to other projects, because you do a sort of a solo thing at times, I think. And
well, I have in the past, not right now, but and I've played in barn burner bluegrass bands and folk music and
just jamming in the living room.
Absolutely, yeah.
Some of the best
sitting around a
times
campfire,
ever.
yeah,
right?
yeah.
All right, very cool. All right, let's see. Influences.
Oh God.
We were listening to the Monkees before we came over here today.
Yeah.
We were listening to
the Beatles' biggest influence.
Desalon's record slowed down about 32%.
Oh yeah, that was a good
like
one.
Ween.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Desalon slowed down sounds like Ween.
That is.
And then
hilarious.
we were Buddy Miles. We were listening
Buddy
to Buddy Miles.
I brought that Buddy Miles record.
We played
down
some
here.
of that
we played
here.
it on the air.
Yeah.
I was just crazy about that album. It's so good.
I think a lot of the songs that I was writing at the time is I was listening to a lot of like Jason Molina.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And every group that he's been
associated with. Yeah.
That was apparent whenever I first started playing with y'all, because I was at that time was also going through like a Jason Molina period, and the first like time I heard like your songs, I was like, oh, I get where, I get where this, I get how, I get it.
Yeah.
Are you
also Big Thief? Those
yeah.
guys.
Yeah. All right. Are you involved in any other projects right now, Justin? I know you got a lot of things going on.
Yeah.
Right. Mike,
the time.
other projects other than Fox?
No,
Foxteeth
not right now. I'm just really focused on trying to write some new songs for this group.
And Justin, or I'm sorry, Josh.
Well, yeah, I play with the Royal Furs.
That's right.
So
You guys actually been kind of busy lately. You had a couple shows in the last.
we had a couple shows. They were really awesome, and we're playing Peddler's Jamboree.
Hell
That's
yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
the next big one on Memorial Day.
I love it.
month.
Are you-
Which stage are you going to be at?
Yeah,
We're going to be in Old Franklin.
Oh,
Yeah.
Franklin.
Not even New Franklin.
Yeah, I
They're
like-
putting us on the. That's a really fun spot to play.
That is
there.
a really great spot.
Very
cool. We played there like in our. I think it was either our first or second year we got to play that festival on that stage, and we haven't been back. So it's kind of like a homecoming.
Sometimes I've seen like people have more fun at that spot.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Sometimes that's great.
I biked the festival last year, and I had a lot of fun there. I mean, I had a blast in Boonville, of course.
Of course.
But that was popping last year, and it always is, because people are
It's just
ready
so intimate, and
you kind of feel like if you've biked it before, you kind of feel like you're almost there. Like
Right.
you're almost done with the
Right.
biking part, so people just really
kind of chill out there a little bit.
they pop a few more tabs than they really get into it.
When is that this year?
It's always Memorial Day
End of May,
weekend.
yeah.
So, and then
I know currently the I-40 detour pulls you right through New Franklin or Old Franklin. So
you
you
might
guys
have
might
a big
be
crowd.
like straight up like stopping traffic.
Better call
like
MoDOT.
people are going to be pulling their cars over. Like, what is this psycho music?
You know, actually, Peddler's Jamboree is another one of these sort of festivals that came out of nowhere here in mid-Missouri. It turns out to be that's a really cool
do you
event
know
now.
Mike Dennehy? Have you talked to him before?
Yeah.
Okay, I was the two of you I feel like would be just pigs and
he's
slop.
We get along well.
You would love each other.
You know, and the people from Walt's Bike Shop, I'm friendly with them too. Their son is real close friends with my son, and they're kind of heavily involved in that whole thing. So anyway, Peddler's Jamboree, if you haven't done it in the past, check it out. The bike ride's a lot of fun, but if you just want to go to Boonville or along the way and see some good music, there's some great stuff.
Yeah, there's
too,
plenty of stops in between that you can probably weasel your way into, I bet.
Yeah.
I probably shouldn't say that. Buy a ticket.
Buy a ticket. Buy two.
Exactly right.
Pay the bands.
All right. Before I have you guys go set up again, where'd the name come from? Honestly, I mean, it's not really about your teeth, I don't think.
Well, no.
You just make up a new one every time.
Yeah.
Well, we used to spell it F-O-C-K-S, and it was like funny, but then we were like, oh, but it sounds like fox teeth. Fox teeth. Let's call it fox teeth.
All right. Well,
Do you actually have a legitimate answer to this? I don't think I've ever heard that either.
Well, I
used to.
was, as you know, being named Mike, a lot of people call me by my last name.
trust me, I'm familiar.
Yeah. So luckily, I got what I think is a pretty neat last name. And I was, at the time when I was thinking about the project, originally it was going to be like the five of us, but Russ would have his album and that would be a different project. And Marissa would have her album and that would be a different project. And I would have my album and that would be a different project.
Right.
And just, that didn't work out
Didn't go that way.
Yeah. So it was just like,
Yeah, we're going to need like
kind of the songs that I had written were maybe like a chronicle of my life at that time and just telling my story. So it was going to be Fox Tales, but that was taken. So you got to talk with your teeth.
There you go. I like it. Very good. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you guys shuffle out there and get set up again? And I'm going to bring the guys from Concannon into the studio
we'll
here,
tap 'em in.
and we'll say hi. In fact, introduce yourself on the way in. And I'm sure they'd be glad to meet y'all. You're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia. Okay, this program was brought to you by listener support. and by the Capital Region MU Healthcare Amphitheater, hosting the Beatles cover band, the Fab Four, on Friday, September 1st. Wow, they're advertising early. At 7:30 p.m. Tickets available now at Ticketmaster.com or at the Hawthorne Bank box office at the amphitheater. More information at crmuamphitheater.com. Once again, the Beatles cover band, the Fab Four, on Friday, September 1st. Okay, plenty of time to get tickets for that one. I'm sure you'll hear about it again between now and then. All right, we will now say hello to the gentlemen from the band Concannon. They are back with us in the studio for the first time in, I don't know, it's been a few months, but pleasure to have you back. We've got, Jacob and Kai and Brody, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah.
Okay, fantastic. And you guys have a new album that Bobby just actually gave me a copy of here. It's called Distortion. First of all, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, you've been busy, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah? All right. And a big show tonight at Rose Music Hall.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Album release party?
Yes. Our second.
Very cool, because you had one in Moberly maybe a week or two ago. Is that right?
It was a week ago.
A week ago. All right. So, okay, first of all, let's go back. I think Kai's on my right over here. Is that correct? For people who aren't familiar, a little bit about yourself and a little bit about the band. You guys can chime in as you feel fit.
I'm Kai. I'm the oldest of the group, and I'm the drummer.
Yep. And we got Brody?
Yep, I'm Brody. I'm the lead singer and guitarist for Concannon.
Yep. And then Jacob on the bass, I think, right?
I'm 13 and I go to the same school as Brody.
Where do you guys go to school?
Moberly.
Yeah. And you're, I guess, in high school? Not quite yet, high school.
7th grade.
7th grade.
Yeah.
Wow, impressive. Okay, very cool. So you've been busy. You've been writing music. You've got a new album, a full album. I think there's 10 songs on this record. I want to play. Let's do that. Let's play one. Okay, let's play one. Then we'll come back and we'll talk about it. I want to play at least. We got time to play one or two for sure. Maybe three. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I'll let you guys. Don't argue too much. Which one should we hear first?
Yeah.
Distortion.
Distortion. Okay, that's the title track of the new record. All right, cool. That's what we're going to do. We've got Concannon in the house with us, and Foxteeth are back there taking a break. They're going to play some stuff for us in a little bit again. But I want to get a couple songs here from this new Concannon record, and give them a shout out because they got a big show tonight at Rose, and I think they have some friends of theirs that are playing tonight there as well. But we'll find out a little bit more about the show in a little bit, okay? All right, check this out. This is the title track from the new Concannon record. It's called Distortion. You're listening to it. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Back in a few. Yeah.
That was really good.
I love it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very cool. Brand new stuff from Concannon. I bet that's the first time that's been played on the radio. No, probably
actually,
in Mobley.
no.
They're probably
Yeah.
playing it.
Yeah.
You guys
Second
are
time.
You guys are connected up there as well. You got it going. That's fantastic, you guys. All right, a little bit about the songwriting for this record.
Well, I did the main songwriting for this record, and
This is Brody talking, by the way.
you know, it's just each song is unique in its own way.
Did you write them together as a band, or do you have a primary writer? I think
The lyrics were all Brody, but
And some were Jake for
yeah,
like
some.
a couple tracks.
Okay. All right. How long did it take you to put these songs together? Have you been working on them for a long time, or?
I'd
Yeah.
say like a year. Or
About a
something.
year.
Okay. All right. Well, congratulations. It's a great accomplishment, and I'm sure you're going to keep at it. And you know, I had your buddy Derek Enyard on the show just a few weeks ago, actually, and we talked a little bit about you guys. But he's a real talented guy as well, and I was really thrilled to spend some time with him. Are you still working with him a little bit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very cool. He can play a lot of different. I mean, he's a drummer, he's a guitar player, does a lot of different things.
He basically plays everything.
Yeah,
so.
I hope that Derek starts writing some more of his own music because I would just like to hear it. That's all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Definitely.
all right, very cool. So are you excited about tonight?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
Very.
Okay. How was the show that you had 2 weeks ago? I guess it was.
It was really great.
Where did you do that?
4th Street Theater in Moberly.
Okay. And did you have a decent audience? Did people show up to see you?
Yeah.
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 Who comes out? I mean, you got friends from school or just the local community? I'm sure you got,
It's a variety.
Like
Variety. Yeah.
everybody.
And some like fellow bands came out too, like The
okay.
Follow.
Very
came
cool.
out,
Yeah,
if you know
Fall
them.
came out.
Yeah. All right, fantastic. And you have a couple of bands that are playing with you tonight. I think bands that you're sort of friendly with, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who? Tell us a little bit about the bill tonight.
So Joker's Wild is first, and they're kind of like prog rock. They're pretty good.
Yeah, and Lifeline's there too, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah, those guys are pretty tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know you're fans, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are they Moberly guys as well?
Yeah.
Some.
It's kind of in like
Sort of, yeah.
Columbia, Moberly.
Columbia, Moberly.
Okay. All right. So, what else? Other plans? You got shows coming up? You got to keep. Tell me what else is happening. You got summertime coming up, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are gonna play in St. Louis. I'm pretty sure.
I think June around
June 3rd.
June.
All right. Your manager's shaking his head, saying, "Yeah." All right. Any idea what the venue is, Bobby?
Yeah, it's called Park Hills Underground. It's a new venue in St. Louis, and they're going to be playing with a band called Rust Belt and Fame and Fortune.
Cool.
Yeah, they're really excited to have us. It's with them in school. It's a little hard to book shows a year in advance and summer vacations, and so we kind of rush in April to book shows and get as many festivals and things as we
Right.
can. So,
Well, I bet you guys are gonna have a fun summer. So.
I hope so.
A lot of rock and roll, it looks like.
Yeah.
All right, let's play another song from your new record here, and then we'll come back and chat for a minute more. Okay? What do you think?
I'd say
Untied.
Untied.
Untied. You want to tell us a little bit about the song before we play it?
Well, it's funny because it has like a heavy Deftones influence.
Huh.
Because like we didn't have a name for it, so we just called it Deftones sounding one.
All right, well, here's one that,
came up with a
if you like the Deftones, check this one out. It's Untied, new music from Concannon. They're with us here in the studio this afternoon, and you can check them out live tonight at Rose Music Hall. I think the doors are at 6, shows at 7,
Yes.
and a couple of other bands, Lifeline and Joker's Wild, going to be playing alongside Concannon tonight, okay? All right, check this one out. New music, once again, this is Untied.
Tell me to, so I can be. We can win this fight. We can win this fight. We won't win this fight. We won't win this fight. We can win this fight. We can win this
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I love it. New stuff from Concannon. That one's called Untied from their brand new record called Distortion. Once again, check them out. They'll be playing tonight at Rose Music Hall. 7 o'clock show, doors at 6. Right on, you guys.
Thank you.
Well
Thank
done.
you.
Well done. Very cool. I love it. Okay, so yeah, lots going on for the rest of the summer. Tonight, have you already loaded in at Rose and you're ready to roll?
Yep.
Sound checked.
How do you manage it with the other bands? Do you share a drum kit, or is everybody setting up on their own? Or?
We're just setting up on our own.
Yeah. Okay.
Like all the drum sets are on the stage, and then we just pull them off.
Right. You sort of slide them. Yeah. Very cool. All right. Well, I tell you what. You just stay in touch and have a great run here. Enjoy yourselves tonight. Have a great show and keep it going. Keep making music. And gosh, you guys are just on your way here. So plenty of time and adventures ahead of you. So I'm going to play one more on the way out, though.
Okay.
I'll let you guys pick it, and we'll.
Are you about to paralysis? Taken.
By the way, you're talking to. Well, you're not talking to anybody. I'm talking to you. It's Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. And, yeah, it's top of the hour, so I need to mention that. And welcome to the show if you're just joining us. But, yeah, we've got Concannon in the studio with us this afternoon. And a good chunk of the band Foxteeth with us as well. They're playing live. And Concannon's playing live this evening at Rose. So, anyway, okay, what are we going to play to roll on out of here?
Taken.
Taken. All right. They all said it at the same time. That means that must be the one. You guys, once again, great to see you, and have a great time tonight, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Hey, if people want to get in touch with you, obviously they want to get you to play a show. What's your social media, all that stuff?
So we have Facebook, Instagram,
A
TikTok,
website.
YouTube,
You have a website now.
and a website.
Okay.
It's all Concannon Band.
Concannon Band. Very good. All right, check them out online, everyone. Concannon Band, and check them out tonight at Rose Music Hall. Here's one more from Concannon on the way out of here. Well, actually, we'll be here with you for another hour or so, but they're going to go get their act together over there at Rose. This one's called Taken, and we'll be back with you in a few minutes. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
So much is disappeared. Not something
Oh, yeah. All right, that's Concannon one more time. How about that stuff, right? Real cool stuff from a young group of musicians from Moberly. And, yeah, we can expect more from them for sure. All right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. I'm expecting a visit from Mary Ellen Kirk. I don't know if she is going to make it or not, but I'm going to pull up some of her music anyway. And I might play a song of hers before we get back and hear another one from Foxteeth, and then we'll just move along. All right. Hey, here's a chance if you want to give us a call: 573-443-8255. 573-443-7380. Also, shout out to my friend Chris Puyere, who is wonderful host of a show called Blues on Broadway. That's 8 o'clock until 11 o'clock tonight. And if you like blues music, I mean, check it out. He also does a lot of requests and stuff. It's a really fun show. So anyway, Chris had an idea, and I should have give him the shout out for it. So anyway, yeah, he thought it would be cool that when we have all these bands come in here to have them take a photograph out front. Pretty simple, right? Out in front of the KOPN neon light out there, and then we can start to get a collection of them and share them on social media and all that stuff. So yeah, I think today's the first one, at least the first one that we're doing on purpose. Concannon's out there taking a picture right now, and we'll get Foxteeth before the end of the day here. So Chris, great idea. Appreciate it. And look forward to your show tonight. Before that, Rashumba and a reggae party coming at you from 6 o'clock until 8. Missing my buddy Kurt here because he'd be screaming and hollering right now about getting your dancing shoes on. So anyway, we'll get back with Kurt next week. Is that right? No. Next week, Big Cat Matt and a Rockabilly Corner. the second Saturday of every month. We give it up for Big Cat. And if you like that type of music, and I do, I tell you what, you can shake the shack, baby, because Big Cat Matt knows what it's about. Rockabilly, old-time country, a little thrash, little hillbilly music. You never know what he might throw at you, but he is a savant when it comes to that type of stuff. So anyway, Big Cat Matt next week on the 8th. I'll be back on the 15th with an Earth Day special. We got a bunch of different bands that will be performing the following weekend on the 22nd and 23rd, and we're going to visit with them in the studio on the 15th. Okay, so I'm going to play one from Mary Ellen Kirk here, and then maybe two. I don't know, but we'll get back and talk with the guys from Foxteeth again in a little bit and play another song from them and just kind of roll with it this afternoon, all right? All right, this one's called Be My Love. It's Mary Ellen Kirk, and you're listening to it here on KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. It's Open Mic Radio.
I've been looking for a long, long time for you. I can see in your eyes you've been looking for me too. Are we in a dream? Will we awaken to reality? Maybe.
Hey, all right, there's one from Mary Ellen Kirk. That one's called Be My Love. And beautiful stuff from a young woman who, I think she's from here originally, but makes her home in Nashville now, I think. But she's supposed to be around town this weekend. I'm hoping that she still might stop by this afternoon. If not, we'll play a little bit from Mary Ellen later in the show. But we've still got Foxteeth with us out there in the Commons, as we call it around here. So we're going to get another live one from those gentlemen here in a second. Hey, Foxteeth, you guys want to do another one? Oh, yeah. All right. No. They're leaving. Okay. All right. You go for it. Anytime you're ready, we'll do it. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. And this is Foxteeth.
Tired of putting it all on me. If I were clever, this silver lining. Tell you one more time, if I find you again, I'll keep you up all night with this fever I can't care. If it makes you feel better, we'll be brave together. This killing, goddamn diamond die, this spectacular.
Oh, yeah. All right, wonderful stuff. Foxteeth in the house this afternoon. And, boy, I can't wait to get Marissa and Russ in here with the rest of these guys, and we'll do a full-on rock and roll show one of these afternoons. Mike, fantastic. Thank you very much for coming down.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
I was just saying that I can't wait to get the rest of the band, and we'll do it up right one of these days.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, right? They add a lot. These are like real stripped-down versions, but man,
well, still fantastic.
Thank you.
Very good stuff. I love it. All right, Foxteeth this afternoon here on Open Mic Radio. Hope you're all enjoying it. I'm just thrilled. The it's the 50th anniversary of the radio station this year, and so we're pretty much celebrating it the whole year. But I was speaking with Jet just a couple days ago.
Jet Ainsworth.
Yeah, Jet Ainsworth, who's the GM here now, and we're talking about putting together a sort of
a shindig,
like an anniversary party or end of year party, something to kind of commemorate being here in the new building, but also holidays, whatever, just a reason to have a good party and a good rock and roll show. So I'm trying to put together with some other people a few groups that would actually perform pardon me, that afternoon and evening. It might be an all day thing, you know what I mean? I don't know if maybe you guys would be interested.
We would love to talk about it. So. Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Anything to support community media.
Yeah,
we're on board. Yeah,
right,
so
all right, awesome.
You're that would be
maybe in December. So, was that your question?
Yeah.
There's plenty of time for us to kind of work out the deets if you know what I mean. So, anyway, okay. So, what's on tap for Foxteeth? You have shows coming up. You have plans to record. You're going to make a record, Mike. You guys have been working on this stuff for so long.
Yeah, we're thinking about recording, but more importantly, coming up here Saturday, April 8th at Rose Music Hall, we got a show.
Is that the 8th or the 9th?
It's the 8th.
Yep, it's the 8th, next Saturday week from today.
Next Saturday, week from today.
It's, with Mike, someone you've had on quite a few times, Andrew Ryan.
Andrew Ryan, my friend from St. Louis.
Yeah, he's bringing a couple cats with him. I'm excited to see that.
He's going to be opening up
I only got to see him that one time.
Well, when you see him
live.
Yeah, when he performs with a band, it's sort of a whole different experience. They rock out a little bit more, and I think you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm stoked for that because last time he was in town, I actually ordered his last album, and he mailed it to me with a bunch of little trinkets and stuff. It was really awesome.
Did you get the little you cannot delete yourself?
Yes, yeah. I have that sitting under my monitor, and I just every time I am feeling a little low while I'm working, and I see that down there, I'm like, you're right.
Well, I love it. Shout out to Andrew Ryan, and check him out on Instagram or whatever. But he's a real talented producer turned performer from St. Louis. Remember Casey
Reeves.
Casey Reeves.
Yeah.
In fact, Andrew almost looks like Casey Reeves.
Yeah,
it's very weird. But he actually recorded some Casey Reeves material, before I ever even met Andrew, and that came out of the mix at some point. During our relationship, we found out
that is a blast from the past.
I think Justin remembers something about that. Do you remember Andrew Ryan when you met Andrew?
Yes, I do. Yes.
I think it was down at Artlandish or something like that.
Yeah, I was playing out on the patio, and you had come down, and you brought him with you.
Right. Well, anyway,
and someone else was with him.
I think his wife was with him.
No, it was another person.
His girlfriend? No. I'm just kidding, folks. Andrew's like, God damn it, Mike.
But keep my wife's name. Ouch.
I remember
out your mouth. And then not out of your mouth, by the way.
Yeah. And then we played in your living room that one time, and I've met him a couple other times since.
Well, he's
a really rad dude.
He's a cool guy and a good artist. So
I'm really stoked for people to get to see him play, and we're also playing with Dead Bed Bad, which some folks might remember. They used to play around a lot. Mike knows. Do you want to talk about this band a little bit? I think you know a little bit more than I do.
Yeah, I've seen him a lot. Played with him a couple of times.
What is their name again?
Dead Bed Bad.
Dead Bed Bad.
So Jack Gue, he's really talented, kind of producer and songwriter. And
local people.
Yeah, he's moved. So I don't know him that well. I just know him from playing music with him. But I think he's moved around the area a few times. I think he might be in Jeff City.
That's what I'm thinking. Or somewhere close.
All right.
Yeah, somewhere real close. But he always puts on a great act, and I've seen kind of like a rotating cast of musicians.
What's
play
the
with
style
him.
of that project?
Really great rock and roll. Look who it is.
I'll be damned. Mary Ellen Kirk in the house.
What's up?
Hey there, young lady.
Do you want my microphone?
Hi, yeah. I didn't know so many friends that I know were going to be here.
Hey, this is where it's at, all right?
Oh my God.
Surprise!
Hi.
So yeah, we will take a quick left turn and say hello to Miss Mary Ellen Kirk. Hi.
Hi. I actually go by Jolene now.
Jolene, all right.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Well, Jolene it is.
Yes, it's wonderful, everybody, to see you and be
Yeah.
here. Yeah.
What do you, you're in town just briefly or what?
Yeah. Just hanging out for a few days. My
Hanging out with
friend,
Ruth?
Acuff, yeah.
Very good.
And,
First time you've seen her baby? No.
No.
Many times.
No, I met him. I met him like 6 months ago. Or
Yeah.
something like that. He's
Well, anyway.
a trip.
He's a
I
sweet
made up
boy.
a song for him.
Is that right?
Mhm.
That's awesome.
We do a little dance in the mirror.
All right, so you're on spring break, or what are you calling it?
Right now?
Yeah,
Oh, it's live.
I know, but what
I'm
are you visiting? I
I'm
mean, are
on
you
live.
performing? You're
Actually, yeah, there's a portal event, a portal happening, a pop-up portal.
Tell me about it. Come on, I'm out of the loop.
Tomorrow.
The pop-up portal. I like it though.
Mm-hmm. All of my. Whenever I play music, it's always at a portal now. So I just pop up a portal, and then everyone can come.
From anywhere in the universe, actually,
Yeah.
all you got to do is find the portal.
Yeah, it's at a secret location. So, but if anybody wants to come, you can come tomorrow to the pop-up portal.
But they have to figure out a way to
Yeah,
find out
you
where
can
it is.
you can email. It's like Jolene, like from the song. So
Yeah, Jolene.
Yeah, so j@iamjolene.com. If you email me, then I'll send. And if you want to come, then you can.
Just the letter J.
Portal. Yeah, the letter J.
j@iamjolene.com. All right, if you want to go see Jolene play in a pop-up portal tomorrow. That's tomorrow, you're saying? Jolene,
Yes.
tomorrow. Yes.
Yes, tomorrow.
But can you at least tell us?
Tomorrow evening. And
Can you tell us at least reasonably how local?
it's
will
near
it be
downtown. It's right downtown.
in Columbia.
Yeah, right downtown.
Okay, so at least we know it's in Columbia.
Is it
Okay.
like
Yeah.
a portal like is opening?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Hey, these days that won't even surprise me.
I will be there.
Yep. You got to email her first.
Out of here.
Or no, just talk to me. I love your magician shirt.
Oh.
He's the magician.
He's been wearing it since Thursday. No.
That's right.
Busted.
Actually, that's more the way I roll. I mean, that's really true.
Last Thursday.
I love the magician card, and I love that. Is that from the Rider-Waite deck?
No, this is Kurt Vile shirt.
I love Kurt Vile.
From his.
Oh my God! Yeah, of course I should have known that. It looks like it's like a copy. It's like almost like the Rider-Waite deck in the style, but that's so cool.
I did not quite know what you were talking about until I looked down and it says, "Oh, it does say the magician."
Yeah.
I've never.
No,
looked
it's the
at this
magician
shirt.
card from Tarot.
Oh.
It's one of my favorite cards.
Awesome. Yeah.
So you got to put on some pretty pimping in the back here.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Man, this song is so
In case
cool.
you didn't know who Kurt Vile was, here we go.
Yeah.
I love Kurt Vile. He's outrageous.
So are we gonna start doing tarot right now?
Yeah.
Do you bring your deck?
No, I don't
That
think
would.
I have it
If
with
you
me.
had pulled out a tarot deck out of your
I haven't-
jacket pocket,
no.
I would have freaked
No,
out.
well,
The portal really would have.
Yeah, the
opened.
portal opens.
I might actually have a deck in my car, but I think it's actually at Ruth's house.
Oh
We
my
can
God.
do it. I mean, I'll do it for you tomorrow if you want.
Absolutely.
At the portal.
Yeah, I need to know some things. I'm 2 steps behind in life, I think.
Well, let's catch up.
Yeah.
All right,
Read
so
the cards.
Jolene, I played a song called "Be My Love" just a little bit ago.
Oh, that's from
that's
Mary Ellen Kirk,
from
yeah.
from a
From
former.
before.
Yes, but still a wonderful, beautiful song.
Thank you. That song was actually on the new season of Love Is Blind that just dropped on Netflix. It was on the first episode.
Right,
That's
on.
cool.
Well,
They used it as the second time they've used it on that show.
You want to know though, from your earlier days, one of my favorite songs is the one that you did with Austin, and it's called "Cannonball."
Oh
I
yeah, I
think.
sang that with him. That was so fun. We did it.
I love it.
At
I love it.
Fretboard.
Yeah, it was awesome. So anyway, okay, if people are looking for your material now, like, are you on Spotify on all these platforms?
Look for Jolene.
Jolene, just Jolene.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna find it right now, and then I'm gonna play some stuff, maybe. Right? What do you got going on? What's coming up? Are you still in Nashville? Living in
No,
Nashville?
well,
I mean, not right now.
Right now,
I
I'm
mean.
right here.
I know that. Yes. Where are you living these days?
wherever I am.
Okay. All right.
I know. I'm so complicated. I live in hemispheres, my universe. Actually. But yeah.
All right, here I've got it now. Now we got Funhouse, Mirror, Dark Side. These are some of your new songs.
Dark Side, yeah, that's
right.
the one. Yeah, that's the one right now.
All right, cool. So, are you currently writing, recording? What's your most recent effort?
Yeah,
Hemispheres is actually an EP or no?
Hemispheres is an EP series. It's 4 EPs, North, South, West, and East, and it's also like a universe. It grew into a whole universe, and that's how Jolene was born.
Right on.
Yeah. So it's an EP collection and an origin story. So like now I come through portals into the Earth dimension from my universe. But it's all from Hemispheres. It all like was born out of Hemispheres, that body of work, and then I'm working on a new record too.
Okay.
I'll be working on the record in Nashville in April. We're like a quarter of the way through working on it, and we'll keep.
Do you have a regular band that you work with there, or?
I'm working with a producer to make that record. Yeah, we work really well together. It's called The Record.
Right on. I love it. All right.
It's The Record.
All right. Well, I want to play one. Do you have a suggestion?
From the stuff that's out. Yeah, you can play Dark Side or Atlas. I love Atlas.
I'll play Dark Side and I'll play Atlas a little bit later, maybe. All right? How about that? All right, great. We've got Jolene with us in the studio this afternoon, along with 3 of the 5 members of Foxteeth. Concannon visited with us a little bit earlier. Great young group of musicians from those kids are rocking, right?
Those kids rip.
Yeah, you can check them out tonight at Rose. They're doing a show at 7:00, and they've got a couple other bands that are playing along with them. But I haven't looked at the thing. So when I put on this music from Jolene, I'll take a look at some of the other things that are happening around town and try to give you at least a reasonable idea. Okay. Anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 on the dial. We're streaming at kopn.org. If you want this radio show, go to MikeHagan.com and just get the podcast. All right. Once again, this is Jolene. It's called Dark Side.
They say it's quieter there on the dark side, where you can reach the secrets in your mind. Yeah, you can see it all with your own eyes. Why don't you meet me there on the dark side? Oh, so meet me on the dark side. I see the mystery living in your eyes, clawing its way out from the inside. We can release the savage that binds with you. So meet me on the dark side.
All right, cool stuff there from Jolene. That one's called Dark Side. You're listening to it here. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. I'm sorry, somebody just called a minute ago, and I just, it was right at the end of that song. I couldn't call back, or I couldn't pick it up. The same thing goes now, but if you want to call on 443-8255, I'd be glad to chat with you. And Juliana's in the house. She's going to be disappointed because I don't have a CD for her, but, you know, we'll deal with that at another time. Okay, so I will tell you that for over 40 years, member-supported KMOS-TV has provided educational and entertaining programs for Central Missouri families. This tradition continues as KMOS broadcasts 4 channels of programming, plus a live stream at kmos.org. In addition, KMOS members can stream... Just hang on there. Can stream a wide range of programs on their own schedule by signing up with KMOS Passport. Licensed to the University of Central Missouri, KMOS is supported by our community. I appreciate the support there from KMOS Television 6. All right, quick switch of gears here. Welcome to Open Mic Radio. Who's this?
This is Kurt. I just had to step outside for a minute.
Is it Kurt Vile?
Kurt who?
I thought you might have heard us playing your song, but you know, I guess. Anyway, it's Kurt, Kind Kurt. How are you, my friend?
All right, man. How you doing?
We're doing great. Miss you this afternoon. I've had to do the whole Rosh Shumba bit myself.
I'm getting ready for reggae party, man.
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
All right, I love it.
I'm bringing my dancing shoes in your suit. 2 things, real quick. I wanted to know, first of all, most important question: what's going on at Twisted Pickle?
You know what? I need you here, buddy, because I don't have the list of events tonight because that's normally your thing, you know. And if you're listening out there from the Twisted Pickle, please give us a call and let us know what's happening tonight at the.
I bet it's fun, whatever it is.
I bet it is too. We're gonna go there one of these days.
The other thing is, as usual, I'd like to request more music and less talk from you.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Thanks a lot, mister.
All right, man. Yeah, you know, nothing but love.
Where are you?
I'm
Mike, I'm not going to tell you
here and there. I started picking you up at High Hill, and I've just been getting higher ever since.
Did you go through Jonestown first? You got to go through Jonesville before you go to High Hill.
There you go. Yep.
Anyway, all right, dude. We'll have
it was a little crackly there, but you know.
Have a safe trip, and we'll catch up with you later. Hey, somebody please call me and tell me what's happening with the NCAA game. I want to know what's going on with that San Diego State game. Anyway,
right,
just as a side note. All right, I love you, Kurt. Be careful driving, okay?
All right.
All right.
Good job.
Okay, bye.
Later.
Bye, Kurt.
That's Kind Kurt, and he does the opening and closing music for this show and also adds a little bit of fun along the way. And I miss him. Come on back here, Bubba. All right. Okay, so Jolene, how much longer are you going to be in Columbia visiting, and when will you be? I want to know the exact date that you're going back to Nashville.
Oh, I like how you formulated that question as
All
if
right.
you were talking to ChatGPT. As we talked about earlier. No, I'm going to be driving back on this Monday,
And
after the portal.
Have you enjoyed your visit?
Oh, yeah, it's been great.
Okay, great. And the portal tomorrow sounds like that's going to be the highlight.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, dancing with Leroy in the mirror is also the highlight, but
there you go.
Yeah.
I like it.
Do you want to hear the Leroy song?
I do.
It goes like this. Who's that little boy in the mirror there? Leroy. I said, Leroy. Who's that little boy in the mirror there? Leroy. I said, Leroy. Leroy.
There you go.
Leroy the boy. Leroy. Leroy the boy. Who's that little boy upside down? Leroy. I said, Leroy. Who's that little boy upside down? Leroy. I said, Leroy. Leroy. Leroy the clown. Leroy. Leroy the clown. Wow, I loved that percussion, everybody. Thank you. This was a team effort. Oh my God. We should get them to check that out.
Hell yeah. Leroy the Clown coming at you tomorrow at the pop-up portal, I can guarantee you. All right. That's fantastic. Well, I'm thrilled you had a chance to come down and visit with us. I'm going to play another song. We're going to play Atlas. And then, man, we're getting kind of against the clock here. So we'll come back and chat a little bit more and then head on out of here. Toss the ball over to Ross Schimbetter. Reggae party, man. Put your dungeon shoes on. Okay. Back in a few minutes. It's Mike, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. Here's one from Jolene. It's called Atlas.
Oh my God.
Set it down. It's not yours to carry anymore. And whoever told you to hold the world upon your shoulders.
This is Andrew Ryan, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOP in Columbia, 89.5 FM.
That's right. All right. It is Open Mic Radio, and it is KOPN Columbia. And Jolene, beautiful song there. Love it.
Thank you.
Have a great time tomorrow afternoon or evening.
Thank you. Yes, it's 6:30 is when the
6:30.
portal shall open.
When the portal shall open. If you want to find out where and when it shall materialize,
And what
it will be
mystical, spooky creatures crawl out of the portal
yes,
into downtown Columbia.
Oh my gosh! You will find out tomorrow, but you must
Yeah,
first
they're not
email.
spooky, I'm sure.
Yeah, just email
J
at I am Jolene, as in Jolene, like
All right.
the song.
J at IamJolene.com.
Yes.
Check out the portal tomorrow. It'll be fun. All right. Nice to see you again.
Yes.
All right. So, Foxteeth, you guys too. Have a great day, night, weekend, whatever.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
I appreciate you coming down. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
We'll do it again with the whole band when the time is right.
Yeah,
Okay?
that'd be lovely.
Sounds great.
All right. If people want to contact you, both of you, actually, Jolene's chime in too, but I think we already talked. I am Jolene, basically, if you want to find her.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And Foxteeth is a little bit more obscure, I think. And I'm sorry if you're calling right now. You'll have to call back on 573-443-8255. Thank you. Okay.
So we've got Instagram at Foxteeth666.
Are you being serious?
Yeah.
Oh, that is hilarious. All right.
There were 665 other Foxteeth, so
we had
pick
to pick that
666.
one.
Yeah.
Wow, that's sort of synchronicity, I think, you know?
Yeah.
And then we have Facebook.
That might just be Foxteeth, right?
Yeah, I think it is
At
just Foxteeth. At Foxteeth.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
but
right.
you know,
But the big deal,
Columbia, you can find us.
next Saturday, though,
Yeah, next Saturday, Rose Music Hall.
right?
What time's the doors open? 7?
7 doors.
Show at 8.
Mm-hmm. And they're running a tight ship over there these days, so don't
So you
show
got-
up too late.
Yeah, you got to get there on time.
You'll miss all of Andrew Ryan. You don't want to do that.
You do not want to do that.
Yeah, no doubt. You want to see Andrew for sure. And I'm going to be. Where the hell am I going to be? I'm going to be in Kansas City with my youngest son at a soccer thing. But I'm going to see a sort of a pop-up show in the Kansas City area. This guy named Rocky Votolato.
Oh yeah,
Are you familiar?
Yeah.
And it's a house show somewhere, and it's sort of similar to what Jolene's up to.
A house show with Rocky?
Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but I paid $50
crowd
for
show
me
to
and my
you?
son
Okay.
to go to.
Mike's
And-
got friends in friendly places.
No, this you can actually buy. You know, the tickets were available for a very short time, and I guess he's doing a series of very small shows like that.
That's going to be a great show.
And my kid's
cool.
like hooked up into his network or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, there's a wild movie as a side note that's called My Suicide, and it's a serious movie, but it's a brilliant movie, and it's not all serious. It's a comedy, sort of very dark comedy, but anyway, it's a brilliant movie, and there's some Rocky songs in that film, and that's how I actually first time I ever heard the guy.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're gonna go see him next Saturday night when you guys are playing. But I hope you have a great show and a great time, and tell the rest of the band I said hello. Justin,
Yeah,
he's out there
thank
taking
you.
his kid apart, but he's on this show every damn week, so I don't. We really don't have to worry about saying goodbye to Justin.
He's practically a co-host.
Yeah, he's young. I don't owe you money. Anyway, always a pleasure. Right?
Thanks, Mike.
Josh,
Yeah,
you're the
thanks
man.
so much.
Tell Chelsea hello.
I will
how
indeed.
are things in the business? Going well? I'm sure you were very busy as always.
With Tiny Attic, yeah.
Yeah.
All the time, always. There's
Okay.
like juggling projects.
He's
constantly.
doing a video for me, actually.
Yeah, that's
An
right.
animated video, which I think we're like getting close to.
It's very
like,
close.
We've been working on it for a year now.
Yeah.
And we're like finally we'll release.
It's like fully
Right.
hand
Well, I'm sure it'll be
animated
good.
thing.
They do nothing but good work over there. So fantastic. All right. Okay. Well, we really didn't get to the event part of the program. So anyway, that's the way it goes. Okay. Foxteeth, doing great stuff. I hope you keep it going. Same with you,
thank
Jolene.
you.
Great music. Keep it rolling, all of you. All right. That's the best part of our community here is the music, in my opinion. I at least for me. So,
We're really lucky.
you know, yeah, I mean it every week. So, okay. Hey, how about a bumper?
Sure.
Hi, this is Jolene, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia. Blah blah blah.
Hi, this is Jolene, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia 89.5.
Oh, nice.
Love it.
Can't beat that.
Well, you can. Come on, just got to go.
Hey,
for
this is Josh Wrong, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio on 89.5 KOPN, Columbia.
Boom. One from Mike Fox. Come on now.
I'm kind of nervous. I'm shy now.
Hi, this is Mike Fox. You're listening.
Yeah, do that. Use that one, Mike. Use that one.
I forget it, Mike. You don't have to if you don't. I don't want to put the pressure on you.
Yeah, I can't do it.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah, Justin wants to do it.
All right, Justin, do your Mike Fox impression.
Yeah, Justin, do one as me. All right. Uh-oh.
This would be right up his alley, actually. So, okay.
Hi, this is Mike Fox. Hi, this is Mike Fox, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio on 89.5 KOPN.
Fantastic. A little editing magic, and we're going to have some great stuff there. Thanks again very much for all you guys. Have a great show next week. Jolene, have a great trip back to Nashville after your show, the Pop-Up Portal, tomorrow. That sounds like a lot of fun, and great to see you again.
Yeah, thanks, everybody.
Okay, next week, Big Cat Matt. We'll be back on the 15th of April with the Earth Day special. Rachel Kelly's latest project called Leica. She'll be with me in May. What else is coming up? Oh, the 22nd, I'll be gone. Second Circle Band, they're coming here at some point. Soft Crisis, our friend Rashad.
Rashad.
Yes.
Yeah. That's awesome.
I've been calling him Rashad for 20 years, but hey, anyway.
Oh, tell me about it.
Right?
Whenever he told me that, it was like, it blew my brain out.
Right, you just blew mine, totally.
Yeah.
Right?
Rashad, yeah.
Right. Okay, but anyway,
Cotton Mollies.
Yeah. One of Josh's old bandmates, actually. In fact, that was in the early days, right?
When is he going to be here?
Not sure yet, but they're planning to come. So.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
I'll have to be there for that.
A band called Hang Your Hate. Coming sometime soon. Nick Parr and the Selfless Lovers. Looking forward to that show. Nick Danger, another Nick coming in the house. Bannister Tarleton will be with us sometime soon. Ray Fitzgerald and Chaz Premack. The Brink sometime soon. Lemon Settlement, Naked Basement, David Wax Museum. Right, you know David Wax?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. Anyway, all in the next couple of months. So yeah. Okay, email address MikeHagan@MikeHagan.com. MikeHagan.com is the website, of course. Podcast, if you want to get all this stuff magically in your playlist every Sunday, Monday, whatever. Send me music if you want to appear on the show or if you want me to share your stuff with other people. I love to. And that's all right? You've been listening to Open Mic Radio on KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM. I hope you all enjoy the rest of the weekend. And be cool to yourself. Be cool to other people out there.
Be safe.
Stick around for Rashumba, and we'll catch y'all next week, okay? And one last one from Foxteeth on the way out. Tell us a little bit about this song, please, really quickly. It's called High Speed.
So this is Russ's song. It's a really beautiful song. I don't know what he wrote it about, but you can definitely pick up some of the good desert vibes I was talking about earlier in this song.
I love it. Catch y'all in a couple weeks. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbus. Stick around for Rashumba.
Standing ground. lost heart.